Hi, I'm Julie. Welcome to the SoCal Garden Haven. Come along with me as we explore my Southern California garden, discovering what's growing, and finding a little peace and happiness along the way. Look at this gorgeous Gladiolus. Such a beautiful color. I absolutely love this color. It's kind of like a burgundy fuchsia. And it's just so stunning. And I really enjoy how Gladiolus, or glads as some people call them, have such a long stalk of bloom after bloom after bloom. So that gives you so many opportunities to enjoy the flowers. And a lot of the times it does like this one does and opens up one at a time, or two or three at a time, but not always the whole stalk at once. I think it also does depend on the weather. The warmer the weather, the faster it will open. I've had this one for about, I'd say at least 3 years now, and it has been very reliable. One thing you want to do to get your bulbs to come back, and in here in SoCal, the glads are one of those ones that will come back. And that is to make sure to fertilize them when they finish blooming. That allows the bulb or the corm to then store up energy for the next year so that you can enjoy blooms once again. Because bulbs, that's how they grow. So when you get a bulb, when you buy a bulb, it has already stored up all the energy to make the beautiful flower. But for the next season, it needs to get more nutrients to store up more energy to then flower again the following year for you. Isn't it fun too, how the Gladiolus does come out? It's like a sheath. It's a sheath sort of a look, and then it just keeps creeping out of that sheath until it's fully open, like this beauty here. And the throat of that is so stunning. It kind of a little bit looks like a bearded iris. This bottom part right here, a little bit, has a little bit of the bearded iris kind of a look, but it is a Gladiolus. And then this one, just opening. Tomorrow it'll probably be a lot more open like the other one. And then these other beauties, just starting to open. Just so pretty. And bulbs are always so exciting because, at least for me, I kind of forget about them during the year. I mean, like I said, I'll fertilize them, of course, water them. I did see the greenery coming up a couple of months, at least 2 months ago, but I don't really pay attention until I see a bulb coming up. And a lot of times it's just all of a sudden. So for instance, with this guy, I saw the sheath of flowers like 3 or 4 days ago and thought, oh my gosh, it's ready to bloom. It's getting ready to bloom. So I always feel like they're a really pleasant surprise in the garden. And I grow a lot of bulbs in containers. The Gladiolus you can keep in the containers, and then I like to plant them with other things in the containers that don't need as much water as some things. You'll see I have a milkweed there, the monarchs like. That is a little more drought tolerant than something, so I don't overwater them throughout the year. Other bulbs, I like freesias. I will actually go ahead and once they're done, and once I've done blooming, and once I've fed them, and once the foliage dies back all the way, then I'll even store the containers in my shed, and then just remember to take them out in the late winter the following year, start watering them, and what do you know, they come back as beautiful as ever. So there you go. And look at this gorgeous, gorgeous beauty. Beautiful gladiola. And gladiolas do come in a lot of different colors. This one is not as common, at least I haven't seen it as commonly, so I was delighted when I got it like 3 years ago, like I said, and it bloomed and it was just magnificent. The picture that I saw before I bought it, the bulb did not do it justice. So another surprise with getting beautiful, beautiful blooms from bulbs. Thanks for spending some time today with me in the garden. If you enjoyed being here, feel free to subscribe and come back again soon.